firebrand from Calcutta. Everybody knows her, so I'm not going for introduce her, and all the great personalities in the dais and dear friends. I take this opportunity to convey my humble regards to the organization, the people behind this organization regarding such a kind of wonderful, mind-blowing, mind-storming interaction with the different walks of the life of the society, especially it was specified to the central Congress attitude as well as the state attitude where we have going to address a public election nearby days. I am just limited to my communication to the specific area of the industries. Shashi Tharoor, you are going to represent our vision to the ICC Working Committee to frame it when it is going to be implemented in the country when we are addressing as an India movement. So kindly address your attention to us. Okay. So the industry sector, which was facing a very bad days because of these COVID activities, which has happened 3 years back, maybe around 20 onwards. But prior to that, we have faced a very bad natural calamity that was tsunami. Tsunami and COVID both are gods of act, we can say. It's as a legal terminology, we can call it as a gods of act. But the positioning which was happened at the time of tsunami, after the tsunami, that is happened in the year of 2004, December 26th. From 26th, 5th or 26th, the action was on to rehabilitate the issues, to take care of their consideration. That day the country was ruled by UPA government headed by Prime Minister Manmohan Singh and the Finance Minister was Pranab. So Didi, if you are going back to that days, the chairperson of the UPA, Sonia Gandhi, and the finance minister of that time, Pranab Mukherjee, flew down to Karnikobar, 26th December 26, 2004. Why? Because there was a big military based R&D division which was happening in Karnikobar. It was an abandoned area where a lot of serious discussions and serious research and rehabilitation purposes were going on. So they landed 2 days, immediately after 2 days, there was no way of landing, but they landed over there. Around 600 important Indian Army personnel, scientists, research peoples were there, they are all vanished. There was nothing available over there. When from there, she has done an announcement, Madam Sonia Gandhi has done an announcement. We are going to take up this subject in a very serious matter. This is a natural disaster and it is a country disaster, it is India's disaster. We are taking up to this issue in a different manner. They have done a very long brainstorming session since it matter how to stabilize the country's population, how to stabilize the economy of after this tsunami. It was come from Sumatra's 120 kilometers away from Campbell Bay and it was reached to our Aratabura village, Valerikan, within 6 seconds. So such a bombarding kind of a natural disaster, but we came out of that. The first they have given an emphasis to the SSI unit is MSME sector. Pranab Dada has given the emphasis on the MSME sector. Because the MSME sector is the backbone of the country's financial development and growth and background and fundamentals. So how it has to be rehabilitated. First declaration was happened and I think it was on 25th, the first cabinet. After the first cabinet, they have declared that whatever the CC limits, whatever the bank loans, current CC limits given to an entrepreneur, which is say for example 1 crore rupees, Madhu has taken 1 crore rupees on that period of time, and that 25% of the basic amount has taken away. Waived. 25% of the total amount has waived and 1 year holiday for the interest, for the other amount. Here what happened? Tsunami is a natural disaster, as I told you, and this is another natural disaster is Corona. It was closed. Nobody was going out of the, no activities happening. Here what happened? Tsunami is a natural disaster, as I told you, and this is another natural disaster, is Corona. It was closed. Nobody was going out of the, no activities happening. And the government has given a soap on the entrepreneurs, but you will be able to avail. If you have 1 crore, we are giving another 20 lakhs as 20% additional help to run your show. But 1 year holidays for the interest only, rest of the payment you had to pay. So 1 crore debtor will become 1.2 crore debtor. And then another 10% has given, another 3 months time. So 30% on the top of the 1 crore, you are a liability person towards the bank for 1.3 crores, and you are not able to repay, you are going to face a SAFASI Act. Nowadays, when I am running around with this, my area of people, my area of colleagues, it is very, very sad. Chandrasekhar is sitting here. He is from Koilon. You cannot imagine more than 250 units of cashew nut factories closed. All the so-called, in Malayalam we will call Mudalalis, or they are the orders, they are committing suicide.
More than 500 cashew nut factories are
Closed.
Since COVID.
Yeah.
Not only COVID.
They cannot, they cannot run the institution. How? Because they are not able to generate, they are not able to cater the interest of their principal towards the bank. How it has happened means, it is like a Gujarati way of doing business by the government of India. That's what I am telling very frankly. Marwadi model. It has to be changed. So, as a total specific of India movement, party as a Congress, its working committee has to take this as a very serious subject. How to help out the MSME sector, how to revive the MSME sector units into life. Everybody is struggling with this. Because one have to pay the wages, one have to pay the salaries, by the time, and another formality is, you are aware, this bankers are giving an alarm to the clients that if 1 month you are not paying an interest on you will be falling under SMA 1, special watch account. Once you fall under special watch account, your organization, the company is declared as you have to get, if you get any further kind of a finance, you have to get more than 150% of the collateral for any kind of the loan to avail. You are gone, you are dead. You don't have a collateral to make a minimum basic capital to run the show. Then if you want to get some kind of another establishment or some kind of another orders to be generated or developed that or to supply, then you have to go for another 150. So this is all the way of helping the corporate. If a small shopkeeper dies, the other air-conditioned one will go. I am not naming anyone, but everybody knows that. A lot of small shopkeepers, like provision storekeepers, closed. Everybody is going to 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers. They are having good food court, good purchasing, good facilities, good mob is moving. So the environment is changing in a different attitude, which is a planned way of killing the SME sector. So this is the points which I have to establish. So the banking sector reformation is the must for the survival of the small scale industries, I mean MSME units. That has to be emphasized. I have a detailed note on that. I will submit you. Go through that and take a decision.